Maradona and his hidden personal truths. While it is widely known that Maradona worked magic on the pitch, the real story of his life took shape far from the football field. Diego was a child of poverty. Maradona's personal life was like a merciless storm. He had 2 daughters with his legal wife Claudia, and he adored his daughters. But this was just the beginning of the story. Many women claimed that Diego was the father of their children. Court cases were filed, DNA tests were conducted, and the media stirred up a lot of controversy. Sometimes Maradona denied it, sometimes he admitted it, but in the end he acknowledged 8 children. But the real trap in his life began with an invitation. When he was still at the height of his fame, he received a strange invitation from Pablo Escobar, the king of cocaine. From inside his luxurious prison in Colombia, Escobar had invited Diego to a friendly match in exchange for a huge sum of money. Diego went, and what he saw was unbelievable. Escobar's prison was not a prison at all, but rather a luxurious mansion with a swimming pool, a private football field, and hundreds of other amenities. A magnificent party was held, so extravagant that Maradona tasted both madness and fame at the same time. But this madness would later push him to the edge of the abyss. The great trap was set. Cocaine and the mafia, the powerful Camorra team, surrounded him. They took advantage of Maradona's wild fame, inviting him to parties and family gatherings, and used his name and image for money laundering, drug sales, and to show off their power in the city. In return, they gave him security, luxury cars, easy access to cocaine, and anything else he wanted, and Maradona gradually became trapped in this cycle. But the story of this man never had an ending. When addiction had wrapped around him like a snake, and he was gasping for breath on a hospital bed in Argentina, a call was made. On the other end of the line, a warm and pleasant voice began to speak. "Diego, come to Cuba. I'm waiting for you." That voice was none other than Fidel Castro, who was in love with Maradona's charisma, rebellious spirit, and love of freedom. Maradona went to Cuba, and there, away from the eyes of the Western media and the pressures of Europe, he was able to catch his breath again. Castro arranged treatment for him, gave him a safe home, and allowed him to breathe again without harsh judgment. The Golden Boy was no longer on the run, and after a long time, he finally tasted peace again. And finally, on November 25th, 2020, Diego's turbulent heart came to rest forever. The world mourned. Millions of people cried and lit candles for him in the streets of Buenos Aires and Naples. Diego left and, like the legends, became part of history. But in the hearts of millions, Maradona is still alive. If you belong to the generation that witnessed the magic of the Golden Boy on the world's football fields, share your feelings with us.